Salam. This is Joan Clark, and I'm doing progress in Islam for the month of August 2025. It's just going to talk about what I'm dealing with and the guidance I'm finding as to how to handle what I'm experiencing. So, in my last tape, I mentioned how I was going to be losing my housing and taking a new direction. I wasn't sure where it was going to go. It's a bit stressful. So, in this tape, I'm going to cover that I'm in poverty. I discuss lightly some about the United States and cover two hadiths I just looked at. One is 1851 about women and how to treat them, the other is 2065 and it has to do with Hajj. So I did leave Kearney, and the reason I had to, it was emergency housing because I was picked on for belief in God. I was allowed to stay there for a long time, but I exceeded the limitations they had for it. I'm living on the kindness of religious friends that believe in Allah. And tomorrow will be my last day of the charity I'm receiving from them. So I'm dealing with oppression and know that Muslims don't feel that anyone that believes in God should remain in an oppressed state. I also wanted to mention that way back in, I'm guessing the year was 2012, I went to the Social Security office in Columbus, Ohio, and did happen to see about 3 or 4 poor Muslims. I hadn't seen that before. So if you can help them, or I just thought I should bring up the topic because part of overcoming oppression is an awareness that it exists and who is experiencing it. So that was Columbus, Ohio. And I was trying to remember which Social Security office it was. So it listed a phone number for both of them. One was Columbus, Ohio, the other was Worthington. The phone number is 800 772 1213. And the one address was 200 North High Street, Suite 609, and the zip code 43215. So I just want to handle it the way I would hope someone would my own. I'm going to do a prayer. And then I also wanted to mention that I looked up the poverty statistics for the United States. And as of last year, in 2024, 12% of the population is living in oppression. So this prayer, I'm going to do it in Arabic, but I'm not fluent, so it's not going to sound right. So it is, oh Allah, Fadli Hararna in America. Mina Zalimin Fadli Irsal Amunkida. And what I was attempting to say is, oh Allah, deliver us from this land of oppressors. Appoint for us a savior and a helper by your grace. Then the first hadith, the 1851, is calling it Sunan Majah, Majah. It says that you should treat a wife or women kindly and help them with clothing and food and treat them well. There's no right to do anything otherwise unless the women are indecent. Also, a wife is not to allow anyone the husband is uncomfortable with into their house or on their furniture. And then the other hadith is 2065. It states that if you've made intentions and you're beginning a journey of Hajj, and they refer to that as the term muhrim, that during that time you should not seek marriage. It says you must not contract marriage nor help others do so, and not to get engaged. The time during Hajj is strictly for God. We're supposed to detach from all civil matters and enter a desire to strive spiritually with just devotion to God.